Hello darklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish Eldergoth, and today is actually time for the Shein haul. Not the big one, but at least some items I'm gonna show and do a try on after. But first we take the intro and see you soon.
Sanniz, a Swedish Eldergoth, not just a one box.
Hello darklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish Eldergoth, and today it's actually a Shein haul, yeah! And I have bought for a very long time, but I thought I need a little more better tops, because it's tops this time, and this will be a try on in the end, so stick to that one if you're interested in how things are fitting on me. And yeah, I needed some new stuff, plus I also bought another thing too, so sorry for talking so badly, but should we open it? I'm curious how it looks for real. So, let's see if I can rip it off, because today the plastic didn't want to go up. And I usually, like I did now, even accidentally got off one other bag. So, I'm gonna take out the thing. So it's 4 different tops I said. And we can start with the item that is not tops and it's actually false eyelashes. I'm not gonna put anything in the description box, I think, because you never know with those types of brands if they're available anymore. But I thought I should buy some new eyelashes, and this is actually a pack of more than one pair, because you can never have too many. And it's actually 5 pairs, and they have those stones on, so I thought they could look a bit glamorous too, and they're not way too big either, so that might work with glasses. So we can show a little closer, and this is how they look like. I think they're gorgeous, gorgeous. And of course we can start with the bag I actually ripped up, and everything should be in the size large. I put away the others so long, so I don't have to open it the other way, because I already have. And this is from the Romwe collection, that is a little more alternative gothic type of thing. See, which is upside down, so this is way. So this feels actually really nice, and yeah, this is how it looks like. It have this I'm just gonna see if I can show it, because now we try to hide. In the front, on the bust place, you have this little cross with a black star, and you also have some lacing on the top. It's a little hard to show it, but I'm gonna show better when it's come to the try on. And then you got the sleeves, and they have like this. It's not complete original, so it's like a very small bell bottom, which you could say. So it's actually a good size. So if you want to be a little more down dressed or even up dressed, this item I think you can do anything with. So this is not going to be in the way if you have to go to eat or cook or something, so you can still be dressed like that way. And then you have like long things here. I don't remember if you should do anything with them and knot them or something, or just let them hang. And on the bottom, of course, you had more lace, and this is stretchy too, not too stretchy on the top because we have that edge here, but the fabric itself is very stretchy and it feels very smooth. I don't think this is bad quality, no matter what people say about Shein. Buy things you're gonna use and have, but not buy for just one thing, then it doesn't matter, because it's the same shit everywhere nowadays, more or less. If you can't afford to go to someone you know do everything from start, but I can't, so I have to do this. And I think this could be a great item that could suit a lot of different things, not just a skirt. You can use it to pants and leggings too. So yeah, this could be a very cute, no matter if you use it for ordinary use or for a little more updress. This is what you put it together with. So next one is also from Romwe. We're gonna see what this was. And of course you see the Romwe tag too. Now I think I remember. And this also have something in common with the last one. And this is a thicker. It's also this is a little thicker, but it's still very smooth material. I do like the feeling of it. And it's also have this cross with a black stone, but it's also have this beautiful print of the cathedral. And you see this type of border type of neckline, so I think it's gonna look flattering. It's a bit shorter in the length, so you maybe don't want to have some type of clothes with it, but I still think this can work with everything. And the sleeves is also like a smaller type of bell bottoms, so this is really my type of style. So I hope everything gonna fit things, and I'm gonna see. The only thing I can say about those crosses, they are only stitched with a simple stitch, so you might have to put some more stitches if you want to be secure when you're washing. So do some more stitches is my suggestion. Then we go to the third top, also romby. You see, they are selling most of the style, but I start being a little annoyed when the plus sizes now have so much more fun things than the ordinary sizes. I don't want to have crop tops all the time either, so I'm a little disappointed that I now have harder to find the things I do like and know I should use. Oh, this is the main piece I was after, because it's a little difference, and you're gonna see why. And this is a little longer than the one before, but you also see those Shein details. And above you got this in the sleeves, and in the other things you have those ripped things with some mesh under. And yeah, it feels very thin. And it have this on the side, this ruche. So I'm not sure if that's something you can change. No, I don't think you can change it. I think it's just gonna be like that. But it should be nice if it actually was, so people could actually choose how much they want to ruche it, because sometimes some people want to have it higher up, and sometimes people want to let it down a little more comfier. But and it's just plain black in the back, and it's also have this very wide, and this is also a thicker material in that type of case, so that's good when it's go colder, especially if you want to not freeze indoors. So at least you have something that is a little thicker. Of course, you can put on something, a knitted top or something above if you feel too cold, or a cardigan. But I think it's to take away the things here. And the best thing with Shein is, if you look here, you can actually hook them off. So you don't even have to use the Sheins if you don't want to. And it looks like everyone is their own. So you can maybe do some type of changing on those two. If you don't want to have this type of chain, you can probably attach something else if you feel for it. But I thought this could be a cool thing too. And this fits with everything too. So it's gonna look cool with pants. It's gonna look very cool with the skirt too. And then we got the final item before we do a try on. And yeah, another romby. So their collections are pretty big nowadays. And this have something inside. Paper. And this is a little more down dressed. When you want to have, like today, a little more comfy. It's cold outside. We have ice on the roads today when I film this. And it's Saturday morning. So when you see this is tomorrow or the Sunday. Because I start uploading on Sundays nowadays. So that's the new thing on my channel. 7 p.m. Swedish time. So this is a little more ordinary. It's still very big in the neck because I usually don't like to have it. That's what I think it's gonna look cool too. It's gonna flip that type of way too. And it's also a little thicker material, feels very comfy. Ordinary sleeve this time, no print on the back. But then you got this print. I love it. Can you see it? It's adorable. I do love it. I do love it. I love it. I love it. This scary doll. Woo! Should we do a scary jump? Woo! Oh, there we go. So now it's time for the try on. Are you excited? I am. So be back soon. So I'm back, and I took actually the last one, and as you can see it's pretty big, so I should probably get away with a medium too. I know I'm sometimes between the sizes, but I prefer often large for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's from my day when I was much bigger, so you know. Sorry for my voice. And the length of the sleeves could be a tiny bit longer, because when I start to move, or is it just for this thing, so it goes up a little bit, but it doesn't matter, because when you're holding down your arms, the sleeves looks okay-ish. And like I said, I do like this type of style when it's go slice over and show up your shoulder, and that way I can show up my bats, because we love our bats. And here you got the cool print. It looks very cute. What do you think? And I love this doll. It makes me want to do a scary doll, so go out and buy a cheap, maybe a thrifted doll, and change it to look like a scary one, or maybe make myself like a scary doll. Yeah, but this is how it looks like, and you can see it's very oversized, so it's nothing hugging directly. And yeah, I do love this one. It feels very comfy and it's perfect for days like this. What do you think? So I'm back with the Gothyoutuber one, and I was a little wrong about the neckline. I forgot that it looked a little more like a bolero, and I really like this one because it's really flattering. And here you see the detail with the cross. And like I said, there's only one stitch there, so if you want to be sure when you're washing, put more stitches. That is my advice. But it was not a print. This is actually sewn in place, so this is gonna last. I felt it when I took it more closely in hand. I didn't look that proper on it, so that's a nice surprise. That is actually broader, and you can see it's not that long. And here you got the sleeves, like small bell sleeves, but it's still that you actually can do things without risking dropping them in food or whatever. If you go out and eat or whatever, that could be really annoying sometimes when you have to go to the toilet or eat or something. You got those sleeves, then you have to either roll them away. But else, I do love the big ones too, but they are not that easy to cope with when you do other stuff too. If you just gonna look pretty or something, then they're okay. But when it comes to do practical things, they are in the way. So this is actually a good way. You can still keep your statement thing. And this one, it works both for up dressed, for down dressed. And you can add, and now I changed actually to have a skirt in the bottom, but I haven't added so much more. I could have more necklaces or whatever, but I thought this is just a try on. I want to show the pieces, not how you can style it, because I think if you use your imagination and you want to express yourself, choose the pieces you like. I could say that you can choose to wear a lot of different crosses and different lengths here, because you have a big display area here over your bust, so that's good. But I do like this type of cutting because it's very flattering, especially for me. It shows up the girls in a good way, not too much, but still it shows them. And yeah, I do like it. And this is a little more form fitted, but it's not that tight as you can see, and it's very stretchy when it don't have this border, because this part is not stretchy at all. So you have that in mind. It's the rest that is stretchy. So yeah, this is how this looks like. And I was really happy, surprised how good it's fitting. And yeah, I do love it. I do love it. I do love it. Should we go to the third one? So I'm back with the third one, and I decided to take the other one with a cross, and you can see how the top is, and the sleeve with the lacing, very cute. And there's some lacing up here, and it's those long things. I'm not sure if they're just gonna hang, but it could be a cool details. And it's lacing on the bottom too, so it feels a little bit longer, but I think the lacing is just on the front side, nothing on the back. That I feel a bit weird maybe, but it doesn't matter. It's like just an extra thing. And I think this one could be nice to have some different type of belts, or even elastic type of belt, so it looks a little more like a corset type of style, or maybe a harness even. That should be looking great. But yeah, this is also something you can dress up and dress down, and this feels very comfy. So what do you think? I love it. And it's true to the size. So I'm back with the last item, and this is the statement piece that I really loved. And you can see it got those keyhole, very small keyholes over your boobs, and there's still this fluttering opening, so you can still have a choker or something, or something dangling type of jewelry too. And here you got the chains that actually you can take it off too. You can see they all have their own things. You can just snap them off when it's time to washing. And here you can see this type of ripped area with some lace under. But this one is a little more tighter, so I should say that if you are on the top level, so size up to have it a little more comfier. Else it's still elastic, but it's very form fitting instead. But this was the item that I was most excited about, because I think this really have this great alternative vibe, especially that we goths love to do. And this works with everything too, and you can up dress and down dress, and you can have some cool belts with it. So if you have different type of belts you layer, and even maybe some belts that have a lot of chains on it too, so that could look awesome. And then of course you can use chains or that type of things for the rest type of things. It looks good. The only thing is a little tight when it comes to upper arms, and they could be a tiny bit longer, because I am 173 centimeters tall or 5'8", so they are a little bit short for me, but I don't mind. I can use other things. I have perfect type of arm warmers I can use that should fit very good with that style I got with a friend. So wait a minute, I go and pick them up. So I'm back, and it's Michelle, my friend in Wales, that actually gave me this for a birthday gift, and they go up to here. So I actually cover a bit of the sleeves, but that doesn't matter because it's still a very cool thing. And you see, you don't have to do that much to make it even more. So just think about it. Use chokers, jewelry, earrings, maybe hair accessories, do something spiky with your hair, have some cool makeup, and belts, and the proper shoes with them too, so you can give a real statement with it, and you're gonna look so cool. And I think you might look very good in those type of big pants too, with all the chains and that type of things too. That could be a cool look too, to get all the chain details coming through. So yeah, if you think about mall goth and those type of things, when I had those strip pants and that type of things, that could look awesome too. But this is how it looks like when I just added some arm warmers. So yeah, I'm very satisfied how I have everything turned. So what do you think? So this was all for this time. Of course I had those eyelashes, but I'm not gonna put them on because I already have eyelashes on, so I don't want to change. But you might see them in the future. Else, if you're new to my channel, like a different type of contents, please consider to subscribe. All darklings and returners, thank you for your support. You're the best. Love you all. And don't forget to give likes and comment, but you don't have to be rude. If you don't like my type of content, you can just swipe away and find something that is more interesting, because I'm just a boring old Swedish Eldergoth. So what can I do to change your mind? Nothing. I'm still gonna be me. Else, stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. And now it's not long till Halloween. Bye. Thanks for watching.